guys, I'm finally going to do my questions and answers video. I've got so many questions, so I'm literally just going to start going through them. Obviously the ones that were repeated, I'm just going to like diverse and just not answer them again. But I have got some questions that I've actually want to make videos for because they're just too long to kind of answer in one go. And some videos I already have made anyway, so. First question was, can you do more makeup tutorials? Yes, I have definitely got some more in the pipeline. If you have any suggestions of specific looks you want me to do, I'm not very good, and I'm not going to lie. So the makeup thing is something I really like doing, but I don't think I'm good enough for like, you know, for my channel just to be about the makeup. So I don't do them that often, but if you'd like to see more, then obviously I'm happy to do some. If you have any specific looks and you're just wondering, oh, how would Trish do that, then yeah, like just ask me and I'll try and get it done. I can't guarantee I'll do it in a few weeks, but I will try eventually to do it. Since you upload videos for everyone to see, do you worry about what people think of you, and how do you deal with negativity? I really don't give two flying monkeys at what people think of me. Like at the beginning I was like, I did get a few comments like to say, oh, you shouldn't be teaching people how to do makeup if you can't do it yourself and blah blah, and I thought, yeah, and that's when I kind of went through that stage where I stopped making tutorials because I was a bit like, oh god, I'm not very good. And now I just laugh it off and think, yeah, I'm not good, and what. So now I really don't care if people think I can't do makeup. But to me, my makeup skills now compared to like 3 or 4 years ago is much better than it was like a long time ago. So to me, I've learned a lot, and I just want to teach people what I've learned. I'm not saying I'm professional, I'm not saying you should learn from me, but I will take requests if somebody just wants to see my version of something. So with negativity, I sometimes now reply with a really shitty comment back, and sometimes I just ignore it. But to be honest, touch wood, I haven't had that many horrible comments. It's usually just little things like, oh, you shouldn't do that, and oh, you shouldn't do that, and oh, I can't believe you're doing this. And most of the negativity I got was on my facial hair video that I first did, the one where I used the hair removal cream. People were like, oh my god, what are you doing to your skin? I was like, okay, well, I've been doing this for years and I've never had any issues, so I will carry on despite what you people think. Which is why I then did the waxing video, and actually quite glad that I did that. I am so not going to get all these questions done if I keep talking like this. How did you do in school? I did okay in school. I finished school like, oh no, I want to say like 10 years ago. I did GCSEs, I did 10 subjects, I got 2 A stars, 6 A's and 2 B's. And I did A levels, and the first time around I got BCC, and then I repeated one of my C's, and then I got ABC. So that was what I did for my A levels. I did maths, which I got the C in, I did business, which I got B in, and I did biology, which is what I got an A in, and that was my A levels, and then that was pretty much my school life finished. When did you first start wearing makeup? I was 15 when I first started wearing makeup. How did you find out what shades suit you? Foundation in particular. I went to MAC when I was at university, and the lady at the MAC counter was the one that showed me. I told her exactly what I wanted. I said I want something that just makes my skin like even, blah blah, and then she gave me like, because I was quite young, I was only like 17 or 18, maybe 18 at the time, so my skin was you know, I was quite young, and then I needed something more full coverage as I got older, because, you know, it just really wasn't covering up the shit that I needed it to. My age, I'm 28. My height, I'm 4'11" and a bit. I'm really tiny. My weight, I think I'm about 7 and 3/4 stone, or I think the equivalent of like maybe 48 kg, I don't know, something like that. Job, I am an optician or an optometrist. Siblings, I have 1 sister. Sports, no, I can't be bothered with exercise. Hobbies, I like going to the movies, I like eating out, obviously I love makeup, I love watching films at home, I love seeing my friends, pretty much it, and my niece, I love my niece. Favourite number is probably 6. I don't know why, maybe because my name has 6 letters in it. I don't know, that's not really logical. Yeah. 6 probably. My birthday is April the 20th. My favourite season is definitely the summer. My favourite colour is purple. Type of phone, I've got an iPhone, and it says favourite apps. I say favourite apps are WhatsApp, Facebook, obviously YouTube. I'm trying to think what I go on at the most. I do play Minesweeper a lot, but I already said this. I don't really have any other favourite apps. I basically spend my whole life on Facebook. That's about it, because I'm just a saddo. Mac versus Microsoft opinion. Well, I can imagine, like, for some reason I can just imagine a Mac being better than Microsoft, but I don't actually know, because I've only got Windows and I can't compare it because I don't have a Mac laptop. But I don't know, I think probably the Mac if I had it, just because I know it does cool stuff. What inspired you to become an optician? The fact that I can't see anything. I've had glasses since the age of 10. Really can't see anything. And I went to the opticians and I spoke to the guy that was like doing my eye stuff, and he just suggested it to me when I was 16 and was like, have you ever thought about being an optician, because you talk quite a lot? And I was like, no, haven't really, don't know anything about it. And then I did some work experience at Specsavers and I loved it, and I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. What made you decide to be a beauty guru? I have done a whole video on this, so I'm not going to answer it now. I've done a whole video called why I decided to become a YouTube person, or why I decided to make YouTube videos or something. So a whole video just dedicated to that question. When or how do you find time to make YouTube videos when you're working full time? And family and friends, how do you juggle it all? I don't spend that much time making YouTube videos. Like, for example, if this video is going to be, for example, like 15 minutes long, I will spend 15 minutes making the video, and then I will upload it and I'll go out while I upload it. So I'm not like sitting around. I don't edit my videos, I don't really have time. So I make YouTube videos usually on my day off, which are Sundays and Mondays. And, I see my friends after work, I see my friends at weekends. I don't really... YouTube is a massive part of my life in the sense that I spend more time commenting back and watching videos than I do making and uploading my own videos. What else? Next question. Do your family and friends know about your YouTube channel? My family does. A couple of my friends do, but that's it. Like, nobody else knows. How do you feel about them watching your videos? To be honest, my family really don't care that I make YouTube videos. Like, they don't really watch my videos or anything. A couple of people do watch my videos, but I don't really know them, so I just like friends of friends that watch my videos, but I don't really know them, so I'm really not that bothered, to be honest. Have you been to the US before? Yes, I've been twice. I've been to Philadelphia and I've been to Washington. I've got family there. Who was the beauty guru who inspired you to do your channel? Have you met any subscribers in person before? No, but I would absolutely love to meet subscribers. I'm very shy in real life, but to be honest, I'm not famous, so why would anyone know who the hell I was anyway? So no, probably never going to meet any subscribers, unless I did a meetup like one day in the future. But I think I'd have to have quite a lot of subscribers to do a meetup, because I don't really think anyone else would turn up. Who was the beauty guru that inspired you? The first person I actually watched was Panacea81. I also watched Faffinet X3, and they were both just amazing and taught me loads and loads and loads about eyeshadow. Do you only date Indian men? No, I've nearly dated a white person before. I have dated a Muslim guy before. I've obviously dated Indian people before. How many kids do you want in future? I definitely don't want more than 3, because otherwise I have to buy like some sort of people carrier. So 3 at the most, I think. Would you want to get married one day? Definitely yes. Has your heart ever been broken? Yes. What's been your longest relationship? It was 2.5 years. Have you ever dyed your hair? Oh god, I've got so many hair disasters when I was at university. Like, I tried to dye my hair like a really dark blue, but obviously they had to bleach my hair first, and the bleach didn't really take to my hair, didn't really like it. So when they put the blue in, it just kind of went green, and it just wasn't very nice. Oh God, the memory. Oh God, I'm reliving it. It was horrible. So I ended up basically cutting all the ends of my hair off because it was horrible. Are you the jealous type? Yes, definitely. I'm very insecure. Do you believe in miracles? I haven't experienced any, but I believe that things can happen. How many times have you been to India? Never. And what's your favourite Asian dish? I love binda, which, if you don't know what that is, it is like okra. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it's like a long green thing, like vegetable. I don't know, look up okra and you might recognise it. Do you have any tattoos? If so, please show us. I'm quite happy to show you guys, but I'm actually in my pyjama bottoms, so I'm just going to turn around and see if I can do this without like the whole world seeing my arse. I do have a tattoo. It's just like, okay, I can't do this so that you can see it. I'm going to pull my camera down just a little bit. Oh, do you know what? I really can't do this. I'm going to have to stand on my friggin' thing. It's just there. Anyway, it's just there, just above my bottom. And it's like 3 hearts that are linked by chains, basically. Best holiday you've ever been to? Best holiday, I've had 2. One was like actually in the UK, and it was just only to Newquay with my friends. And the other one was probably Egypt with the girls, because it was just absolutely hilarious. How old were you when you had your first boyfriend? I think I was 15, maybe 15. Who are your role models? I don't really know. Like, I don't really have role models. I just know I want to be a good person. I just know that I don't know, I don't really have role models. I just do what I want, basically. Yeah, that's not a very good answer, I'm sorry. What are your religious beliefs? I was brought up in a Hindu family, but to be honest, I'm not really the most religious person. Like, I still, eat beef, I still drink, I still go out, I still, I'm not very good Hindu. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I've probably really disappointed loads of people. But my parents have always been really westernized. Like, they've always been like, let me do whatever I want. So I'm not really religious. I'm so sorry. I am Hindu, but I just don't. I go to the temple like every now and then, but I'm not. God, I'm not very good. Did you visit India anytime? No. Your favourite celebrity? I have to say the Kardashians all the way. Nicki Minaj and Lady Gaga are like the best people in the world. Would you rather have money or fame? I'd definitely rather be like rich rather than be famous, because I just think if you're famous and you're going through a really shit time, the whole world knows about it. Next page. Would you do a swap in the UK from a YouTube person? Probably not, just because the whole point of a swap to me is that you can get products from abroad and they can receive products from like you in another country. Otherwise, you can just end up going down the road and getting them yourself. What advice would you give to teens about keeping clean? Right, you need to basically shower, you need to clean your pits, you need to use deodorant, you need to shave in the places that you need to shave. I know, like, obviously religious things, people have to shave like more regularly than other people, but you really need to keep things clean. You need to wear like a nice aftershave, you need to shave, you need to exfoliate your face. You can't just be a dirty, greasy teen, because it's just not nice. And basically you need to use deodorant every morning, and you need to shower at least once a day. And if you play any sports, you need to shower a little bit more. What foundation do you use? Today I'm using MAC Mineralize SPF 15 foundation. And normally I use MAC Studio Fix because I love the fluid. When is your birthday? April 20th. I already answered that. How do you get rid of dark circles and bags underneath your eyes? Bags I can't get rid of, like, you just have to sleep. And dark circles I just use loads and loads and loads of concealer and corrector. So I will basically use a night cream every night for around my eyes when I go to sleep. I will then use a corrector in the morning, and then I'll put my concealer on top. And on days when I want full coverage, I'll put my foundation, then my corrector, and then my concealer on top. If you had a chance to meet people from the YouTube world, who would you like to meet? The first person I would love to meet is Miss EJ Beauty. She's the person that I did my makeup swap with last year, and she's like, I would say just one of my YouTube friends. Also Beauty Crush, Brenda180, who was one of my first subscribers, and Panacea81, because she's one of the first people that kind of inspired me to do YouTube videos. What is your favourite Bollywood movie and song? Bugban is like probably one of my favourite movies. I don't really have a favourite Bollywood song. I like sort of like banger type stuff, but I don't really listen to Asian music, to be honest. Who's your Bollywood celebrity crush? Arjun Ranpal is definitely one of them, and John Abraham is definitely one of them. Who inspired you to start making videos? Panacea81, Fafinet X3, and Still Glamorous. Casey from Still Glamorous is one of the first people I watched, and again, she was just incredible. Would you marry someone who is not Indian? Potentially, yes. Would your parents approve? Probably not. Do you have a boyfriend right now? If so, what's his name? Don't really want to answer that question right now. But just watch this space, but don't really want to answer it right now because it's just not appropriate right now. If you didn't have a laptop or a computer and you had £300 at hand, but there's a designer handbag you've been wanting to get for months, now that's £295, would you rather spend the £300 on the laptop or get the bag that you've been lusting on? I would have to say I would probably get the handbag, because the laptop I could probably get at a later date, whereas the handbag, if it's on sale and I know that I'm not going to get it at that price again, I would get it, but the laptop could probably wait a little bit longer. If you had to try one product you see a YouTube person using, what product would it be and which YouTuber used it? The Clarisonic is definitely something that I want to try. I can't remember which YouTuber I've seen try it, but basically everybody has it and I feel a bit left out. So the Clarisonic is definitely something I want to try. I'm actually going to split this video into 2 parts because it's so long. So I will see you guys in the second part for the rest of the questions, but thank you if you actually got this far.